well. And Harnish, they're intact, and we'll see them in the next heat. Top seed coming in here is 7:29.68, the ladies from Countryside. There were 3 heats swum earlier today. Butler came out of that earlier prelim session at a 7:35.77. Forbes, Marzov, Jones, and Petrak. And the second fastest time is Wyckoff at Kinkakamo, Cleopatra Lim, Isabel Biagili, who'll be headed off to Marist this fall, and Jillian Colasino. They were 7:38.86 earlier today. 800-yard freestyle relay for the ladies time final event. 2 heats tonight. This is the second fastest seeded heat. And your early leader, Cheshire, at the 100 mark at 53.78 for Tara Tiernan. And they're up there in lane number 8. We'll keep our eye on Boise, Idaho, as Abby Irwin's out there in second. Somerset Valley with Megan Bull up there in lane number 7 right now in third. .150 in at the turn. It's still Tara Tiernan from Cheshire at 121.78. And Abby Irwin out there in lane number 8. She's at 122.19. And Northwest North Carolina and Somerset Valley now tied for third. And that would be Megan Bull and Corinne Martin. Northwest North Carolina was Corinne Martin. Coming off of the first exchange, and 149.86 for Tara Tiernan. That's a pretty darn good split right there for the ladies from Cheshire. And now in the water, your second swimmers. Lane number 1, Emma Holmquist. Lane number 2, Marlise Mosch. Lane number 3, Lizzie Caldwell. Lane number 4, Sally Clough. Lane number 5 is Elizabeth Hoyer. Lane number 6 is Morgan Kasich. Lane 7, Julia Bland, and lane number 8, Charity Petard. So lane number 8 with Charity Petard now moving up at the top of your screen with the yellow cap on. And they have the lead right now. And now also moving up is lane number 6 with Northwest North Carolina. So right there, it's Boise in lane 8 first, second Northwest North Carolina, and Cheshire in lane number 5 was third, but Countryside right on their heels by less than a half a second. Countryside in lane number 5. So Charity Pittard out there in lane number 8. Also down here in lane number 2 having a great swim is Marlise Mosch. Now they're in second, and Countryside in third with Sally Clough. Evening up right now. Lane number 2. Here comes Fanwood Scotch Plains. And halfway through, it's Cheshire. A good finish right there at 3:42. So they were leading at the 100. Now they're leading at the 200. And your third swimmer's now in the lane. In the lanes, lane number 1, Kylie Perry from Wilton. Lane number 2, Rachel Mace from Fanwood Scotch Plains. Lane number 3, Katie Caldwell from New Canaan. Lane number 4, Raleigh Grinder from Countryside. Lane number 5, Alexandra Tyler from Cheshire. Lane number 6 is Emily Pollock. Lane 7, Elizabeth Borges. And lane number 8 from Boise, Maggie Irwin. Lane 7 is Somerset Valley. Lane 6 is Northwest North Carolina. We're down here in lane 2. Lakeland Hills having a great, Fanwood Scotch Plains having a great swim. Countryside now moving into first with Raleigh Grinder. Rachel Mays in for Fanwood Scotch Plains, and back comes Cheshire in the mix. So right now it looks like Cheshire going to retake the lead in lane 5, and they do. So Alexandra Tyler, 13 years old for Cheshire, putting them back in front. Also moving up down here in lane number 1, Wilton Waiwahoos. And you have that last exchange, and that was Kylie Perry, I believe, bringing them all the way back. Wilton in second. So you have Cheshire at 5:34.48, Wilton at 5:36.64 down here in lane 1, and then Boise up there in lane number 8. Cheshire with Brooke Parada in the water. So your swimmers now are Catherine Buracher from Wilton in lane 1, lane 2, Sarah Davis, lane 3, Megan Egan, and lane 4, Megan Sichterman, lane 5, Brooke Parada, lane 6, Carolyn Pape, lane 7 is Alexandra Gebel, and in lane number 8, Eva Suggs. Here comes Fanwood Scotch Plains again. It's all Cheshire right now. Cheshire, then Boise, then Wilton. Boise up there in lane 8. Wilton down here in lane 1. Fanwood Scotch Plains in 2. Trying to make a comeback. Megan Sichterman in lane number 4. Also up there in 7 in the mix, Somerset Valley with Alexander Gebel. One more to go, I believe, 50 to go. It is now Cheshire, Boise, and Fanwood Scotch Plains. Moving up, Countryside, Boise, all Cheshire. Once again, your top time this morning, 7:35.77. So you got to be under that. And I believe they all will be, or at least these top 4. Winner of your heat number 1 tonight is Cheshire at 7:24.61, followed by Countryside at 7:28.48. Then Fanwood Scotch Plains at 7:29.23, and then Wilton at 7:29.52. And Boise at 7:30.08. Those are your top 5 teams, at least at 7:30.